Hello my loves, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Thank you for joining me today. Today I will be talking about relationships and the difference between choosing to be with someone based on true needs, also referred to as a list of requirements, true desires, wants, and choosing to be with someone based on immediate needs. Immediate needs, not to be confused with true needs. What I'm referring to has a different meaning altogether. Have I made you curious? When it comes to relationships and your feelings, some of you could feel confused, left wondering. Maybe you are crystal clear, or maybe you are in complete denial. Maybe knowing it matters to you, or maybe it doesn't make a difference at all. However your situation may be, I will discuss in length the difference between the two. But first, as you know, on this channel I like to talk about self-improvement topics on all areas of life. Therefore, if you want to see more of my content where I post educational videos targeting real-life situations, please join the channel. Also, if you'd like to see more of my goofy side, check out my shorts where I post entertainment content. You'll get a glimpse of my personality. I don't like to take life too seriously. I like having fun. I like to find humor in everything around me. I love the fact that I can be truly myself here, and in being so, perhaps I can help you, bring value to you, and entertain you at the same time. I'm extremely serious in my pursuit to help people and contribute to the community in any way I can. A little bit goes a long way. Now, enough about that, and back to the subject matter. Speaking about the difference between being with someone because the person checks off your list of wants and needs, and being with someone because you need to fulfill an immediate need. The ideal scenario is, of course, to be able to choose your partner because you're madly in love, or based on how compatible you are. The not so ideal scenario is to choose someone based on an immediate need that you have to fulfill. The real question really is, were you free to make your choice or felt pressure to make your choice? The pressure could come from us as well. It doesn't have to come from our environment only. Let's say your immediate need is to be with someone good looking because that gives you instant gratification. You are perhaps a little insecure in that aspect, and it makes you feel good about yourself. But the individual isn't checking off any wants or needs from your list. In this case, the immediate need to feel that instant gratification is stronger than anything else you truly deserve and should have from that relationship. What you truly deserve and should have takes second place. Over the years, I've met different people in different situations, and doing so, I've placed reason for being with someone in two categories. One, based on true needs, wants, and requirements. What is true needs, wants, and requirements? Is a list of positive characteristics that you look for in a romantic partner. It's what makes the other person appealing to you in a romantic way. It's usually comprised of positive traits that make you happy and fulfilled in a relationship. It's typically based on a mix of feelings and compatibilities. Being with someone based on that proves that you are in a good place mentally, emotionally, physically. What does it mean to be in a good place and making decisions from a good place? It means, one, feeling safe. We feel safe, which means that we are in a current personal situation that offers security and stability, a good foundation to support you in making important choices. Two, feeling carefree. We are carefree, which means that we live in comfort, harmony. We live a balanced life. We don't have any pressuring matters that are stressful. Therefore, we have all the necessary mental space to think of everything through and really allow the feelings to take over. Stress and daily pressures target high mental activity, overthinking, anxiety, which lead to making bad decisions. Three, feeling independent. We are independent, which means that we are able to sustain ourselves on every level. We are self-sufficient. What could be better in supporting us to make the right choices if not these three states of being? You know, there is nothing more important than first being healthy and two, being free. All the states of being offer you freedom. The freedom to take your time, to think clearly, to carefully pick and choose, to let your feelings guide you. The negative feeling of having obligations, pressures, anxiety, stress, the need to make compromises can severely sabotage our free will and the ability to make sound decisions. 2, based on immediate needs. What is an immediate need? You won't believe how common this one is. There are different kinds of needs. What we need at our soul level, mental, physical, emotional, and an immediate need, which is one thing that is urgent to fulfill for your perceived overall well-being. An immediate need is the most important thing on your list. It's usually a pressuring matter. It's a situation that pushes you into compromise and into finding an immediate relief. It's the opposite of a carefree choice. It's actually a semi-desperate measure that you have to take to a current situation that you are in. Your list of true needs, wants, and requirements fade away when an immediate need is in the picture. I gave you an example at the beginning of this video. Let's give another example. Let's say that you haven't had a relationship in 5 years and your immediate need now is to have one. But because so much time has passed by not being able to secure a relationship, now you would be willing to accept just about anything or anyone who's showing real interest in being with you if that person has at least one requirement on your list. Or another example, let's say that you are unemployed. You've tried to find a job and you failed. You're running out of money and you have no family or friends to support or help you. You've met someone who takes a serious interest in you. He or she has been around for a while and is waiting for you to take him or her seriously at some point. You know that. You also know that this person is not what you really want in your heart of hearts. That someone is not a person who you're genuinely interested in, but they're good towards you. They show real interest to help you, take you in, put a roof over your head and food on the table. They're willing to provide security and stability in your precarious situation. What will you do? Will you sleep under a bridge or be with that person? You will choose that immediate need most probably. Actually, in finding a satisfaction of your immediate need will make you over the moon happy for the moment. The fact that you found an escape, a fulfillment of that immediate need is giving you an instant relief, gratification, a fake sense of happiness. That feeling of happiness is like when you buy a new bag. The happiness lasts for a few days and it will fade away once the immediate need gets satisfied, in this case, the bag. An immediate need could be anything, small or large. You could be trying to fulfill an obsession, an addiction, escape an abusive situation, an existential crisis, a financial situation. Is the action of choosing that over your true feelings, over what you actually need and want. If the immediate need didn't exist, you will choose an immediate need over any true desires because immediate needs are typically self-inflicted urgencies. Situations where you feel trapped, tied up, conflicted internally or externally, and choosing it represents an escape for you, like I just mentioned before. You are powerless but to choose it. The problem with the immediate need is that once you fulfill that need, you are back to square one, which is being focused on your list of true desires and noticing how you don't have XYZ from your chosen partner. Your list of wants and true desires will always pop up in the future when the fake sense of fulfillment fades away. You start looking at all the other stuff that didn't matter to you or that you overlooked when you chose to satisfy that immediate need. Real needs, real wants, real desires, and immediate needs could be easily confused. An immediate need overrules any true needs you might have. An immediate need may be so strong that it can make you completely ignore all the other stuff that are important to you in a relationship. An immediate need could be confused with the true need. Therefore, you can have yourself convinced that that's all you have ever wanted, when in fact it isn't. Your immediate need is to be with a handsome guy, let's say, who's not romantic or loving towards you. Your true need, in this case, is romance and to feel love. In the future, you always struggle with the fact that you are with someone who looks good, but is not giving you what you truly want and need. But, On a positive note, there is a thing called destiny, and I firmly believe that sometimes we are thrown in a situation that we don't necessarily desire, just to find out that it was meant for us, for a greater good, for growth, for a journey. People come to us as blessings or as lessons. You never know, perhaps in time that person you chose for all the wrong reasons at first will grow on you. Perhaps you can get really lucky and find a very compatible partner with whom you share so many things. A soulmate. Sometimes we focus too much on a list of requirements. We know what we want. We sometimes don't know what we really need though, until we found it. So, I wouldn't discount any choice you've made. Be proud of it. Go for it and see the bright side of things. There is always a bright side, even if it doesn't seem that way sometimes. It's all about how we perceive things. Imagine the two people will look at the same window at a rainy day. One will say, wow, this is really a crappy day. Rainy days make me feel sleepy and gloomy. And the other one will say, oh my God, I love this kind of days. I can stay home, watch TV, and cuddle with my love. It's not about what happens to us, but the way we react to what happens to us. We actually don't need anyone to be happy. Happiness is within us, and we can be that source for ourselves. We are far more powerful than we realize. If you reached this point in my video, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. I hope you find this information helpful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you think about what I said, and what you think it should be added. I really would love to hear what you have to say. If you love this video, click that like and subscribe button. Thank you, and I love you. Kisses. Mwah.